What's happening, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe, share. Need y'all support so I can keep making this shit, so I know that what I'm making is actually helping people, and people appreciate the content. So I need y'all to do that. One of the things I want to talk about pursuing, because some people feel like the woman should pursue you because I'm the man, I'm the prize. Then women feel like men should pursue them because they're the man, they're the prize. Right? But a lot of people got the word pursue or the meaning of pursue all wrong. Pursue does not mean chase. So a lot of y'all think that you should be chased and not pursued. That's the issue. Pursuing, when somebody is pursuing you, you have to pursue them back. It's not you just sit like a bump on a log and I'm just queen of whatever or king or whatever and you just going to reciprocate towards me. Why would anybody in their right mind do that? What's the benefit for them in return? But I think what happens a lot of times is a lot of people be so worried about what somebody's doing for them, they don't put in the effort back. And you can have two people who really actually like each other, but they're prizing away. You know, she didn't text me, so I'm not texting her. He didn't text me, so I'm not texting him. You know, dumb shit like that. Or maybe somebody's scared or whatever. But there's no reason to be scared, because all you have to do is box a man or a woman in a corner. You know, to make them make a decision. And if they don't comply like you want, then you could just leave them alone. Or if they busy, then tell them to get back to you when they not. You know, a lot of y'all are scared to do this because you're scared to run off the person. And you shouldn't be scared to run off someone who might not like you. I don't think you can run off somebody who has inner interest in you that easy. You know, you can run off people who don't like you because they never intended on putting any effort in you anyway. So for instance, let's say a woman wants to inbox me and try to, you know, conversate, and then if I ask her how she been or something like that, she'll try to ghost me because that woman wants me to chase her. You know, if that woman was really interested, she would already reply back by now. But what do? Y'all go out and say, oh, what did I do wrong? Let me reach out again. And no, don't do that. She's seen the message. You know, it's not like y'all married or whatever and you can expect more, but you can expect some type of reciprocation from a person, man. You know, I can't expect wife reciprocation from a woman that maybe I never even slept with, but if I reach out to her, I'm not going to keep reaching out to her. If she was really interested, she would reach out back. If you're interested in a job and they call you and you missed a call, right, because you're busy, you know how people are, right? You're going to call that job back, ain't you? You know, a lot of people think a relationship is about them, and a relationship is about two people. If it's about you, just stay single, because everybody look at the perks of relationship, but they don't look at the effort you got put in. That's why I tell y'all to enjoy life single while you're single, because it's easier. You ain't got to make nobody else happy but yourself. But when you get in a relationship, you're going to have to make that person happy. You're going to have to put effort into that person. Kind of like if you're in a relationship with a woman or man, right? Just a relationship. Then y'all have a kid. Now it's going to take a little bit more effort and energy, because not only is it just you and her or you and him, it's also a kid now that you got to make happy and take care of. And that's the difference between single and a relationship. That's why I tell people, enjoy while you're single. You know, I know that you want somebody one day, but I wouldn't worry about it too much, man. And I wouldn't force the hand too much. I wouldn't try to make people, you know, feel shit they don't feel. I wouldn't do none of that. And when you are able to decipher if somebody's really trying to fuck with you or not, that rejection, feeling sad and all that should go away. Because once you realize what's for you is for you and what's not is not, you're not going to feel bad about it. You're going to understand, like, okay, that's not who the Most High wants for me. And you could be okay with that. I think a lot of people let their ego get in the way. They let their ego get in the way and they start feeling bad because somebody rejected them or don't want them or left them on red. That don't mean shit. That don't mean, I'm going to say it from a man's perspective for a second. Okay, she looked good, but her sex could be garbage. And then one of the main things that make a man mad or want to talk to a woman is sex, right? So as a man, you gotta think smart about this shit. All right, she looked good, but her sex could be garbage. Or I put in effort, she don't put in effort. Imagine a relationship. You gotta think about these things. So what are you really missing? As a woman, you could apply the same shit or whatever things women prioritize in a man. You know what I mean? And that guy might not reciprocate back. And those things that you prioritize in a man might not be A1 with that man. You know what I mean? So sometimes what you think you're missing ain't really what you think it is. That's why it's kind of like you making a deal for something and that deal didn't work. And then you go after another deal, you get a better deal. It really all boils down to abundance mindset at the end of the day. You got to understand that, all right, it didn't work with this one don't like me, somebody will. You got to have that mindset. You also got to have the mindset, maybe it's just not my time in life to be with somebody. Maybe I need to learn more about myself in life. Maybe I need to be in a different position in life before I find the right person, and that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, are you alive? You're breathing, you're free. You got the opportunity to make money and things like that, take trips, do that, do whatever. Just slow down and don't get caught up with too many women or men, because that causes frustration. When you're out here dealing with a bunch of women and men, that causes frustration, especially, you know, especially if you are dealing, well, I'm going to say as a woman on this one, because they can kind of deal with the guys that they like. It don't mean they're going to get them, but they can deal with them. So imagine a woman who's dealing with 20 guys that she likes and they all full of games. That woman's going to be very, very frustrated. But what if that same woman was focused more on herself and focused more on being happy and living life more than men, and allow life to let a man or men fall in her place? You know, maybe they won't all work or whatever, but I mean, being frustrated by 5 guys is far more better than being frustrated by 20. You know what I mean? You done gave your energy, your body, and all that to 20 men. I think you're better off with 5. You know, even if it did work. Everything happens for a reason. I believe that. I don't know why sometimes things happen for a reason. I believe that. That's why I don't fight the hand of life. I can't read everything you said because I gotta watch the road, but you're right, everything does happen for a reason. And when you have that mindset, you don't get frustrated by things that happen this way or happen that way. You know what I mean? You just keep moving, you just keep rolling, you know? But when it comes to relationships, people gotta understand that both people are a prize. The woman's a prize, the man's a prize, just for different reasons. Everybody's relationship is different. Now, some people are going to say the man's a prize because he does this and this and this. And some women are going to say the woman's a prize because she does this and this and this. But it all depends on what the two people prioritize in that relationship. So at the end of the day, everybody's a prize. You can make yourself a prize by reciprocating towards somebody, you know. But a lot of people, they don't want to do that. They just want to sit back. You know, I'm a bad bitch or I'm a man. I'm the man, I'm the prize, and you just got to chase me, and that's not how it works. It can be very difficult when you first talking to somebody because there's really no set official anything or shit like, there's really no set foundation yet. And you have to respect that. So in other words, if I'm just now talking to a woman, I have to respect the fact that she may not be able to just give me all her time yet. She don't even know if I'm really for real or anything. So how can I really expect that? You know what I mean? Like I was married to her for 20 years or something. I can't expect the same type of reciprocation, but I can expect something. But the problem is you got a lot of people playing games and shit, man. A lot of people want to play games with people because people are playing games with them. And what they're ultimately going to do is they're going to fumble something good. Example, you have a lot of women, it's men too, but you have a lot of women who feel like, well, all men are playing games, so every man I come across, I'm just going to play games with him. What if that one guy that you actually like ain't playing games, but you just want to keep playing games because you assume that he's playing games like the rest? What if he's not? That's why you don't play games with people. What's the point of playing games with people? Why? You're playing yourself when you play the game with somebody. And men do it too. They assume that a woman, she gotta be playing games, she gotta be talking to 20 men and this and that, so I'm just gonna play games too. It's not worth it. And even if she is talking to 20 men, I don't give a damn what she's doing. I don't care, as long as when she deals with me, there's respect. And at the end of the day, if she wants to be with me, she will be if it's meant to be. And if it's not, it's not. You know, y'all worry about stuff y'all can't control with women or men. You can't control everything, just like you can't control everything with your own kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but some people aren't honest. And I think that's where the issue comes along. And I think some people are honest, but they're scared, they're worried about getting played and all that. All you gotta do is tell people your intentions, and they really can't play games after that. I know when it comes to a female, like let's say a female is just trying to use me for attention or some shit. You know what I mean? I will blatantly, basically make her have to prove that what she's saying is true or something. I don't know how to explain it. I just know how to do it. So, and I can do it because I'm not scared if that woman leaves. And more than likely, if she's playing games, she's going to leave. She's going to leave anyway. But if she's not, she's probably not. If she's not playing games, she's just probably going to reciprocate more. Because she's going to see, oh, that guy does like me, so let me reciprocate more. Because he's reciprocating more. But if she don't, she's going to try to keep playing the wishy-washy games and shit like that. Same thing with men. But again, in the beginning stages, it's hard to decipher this because you can't really feel obligated for them to completely just give their all to you 100% like y'all been together, because they might not even know if they like you. They don't know if you like them, shit like that. But for the most part, you can tell when people are full of game, man. Can't tell you how many females have came to my inbox in my whole life, say something, then I reply back and they don't say nothing else. They expect me to chase them or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they doing. It don't matter to me because they played themselves. They didn't play me. See, when you know game, game cannot be ran on you when you know game. You don't want game to do people wrong. You want game so people can't do you wrong. So, and once you know game, it kills a lot of the frustration that people have with people, because when you don't have game, you're more susceptible to fall for bullshit. Like, why didn't she text? Why did she come in my inbox and then ghost and not say nothing? Let me hit her up, see what's going on. Why is she doing this and that? That's why a lot of men are frustrated with women, because if you had game, you would know if a woman's trying to fuck with you or not. And once you know that she's not, you're okay with that. And another reason why you're frustrated is because you're not handling your business as a man to put yourself in a great position to where it doesn't matter if a woman fucks with you or not. You're still happy. You know what I mean? Or if you're a woman, vice versa. Put yourself in a great position, become a stronger woman, shit like that. It's not gonna matter if a man fuck with you or not. You're gonna be all right. You ain't gotta, feel like the world ended because some guy, is full of shit or whatever the case may be. Maybe he likes somebody else or whatever. Who knows? It don't matter. It don't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. If you're trying to fuck with me, you are. If you're not, you're not. It's that simple. Because a lot of times we think that this person is better than what they really are because it's someone that maybe you can't have or they don't like you or something. That's why a lot of people want what they can't have. And they don't want what they can't have because it seems like what you can't have is better, but that's not always true. See, that's where game come in. That's where game come in. When you have game, you understand that how can a person that doesn't want me be better than the person that does? How? Even if I like that person more, the person that I really didn't like or whatever the case, by default, they're going to be better because they're going to treat me better. They see me as a king. That person sees me as trash, basically. Or he sees you as a queen. The other guy sees you as nothing. Or he just sees you as sex or something, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you might like him better, but the experience with that guy can't be better by default because the other guy sees you as a fucking queen. Therefore, he will go all out for you. The problem is you might not like him, so you might have to just wait and then find somebody you like, but the point is the point. The point is valid, man. And I think people need to really look into that, I can't have this person, so they better shit, because it's an illusion 9 times out of 10. And some people do this on purpose because they want to raise your attraction or something. You know what I mean? I'm going to purposely ignore this guy, for weeks to make him chase me and all this dumbass shit, man. And all it does is cause you to fumble a real one, because a real one knows its worth. Every man and woman should know their worth, meaning they should love themselves. And when someone loves themselves, you're not going to be able to pull that shit off, man. It's not going to happen. So only ones you're going to get is probably ones that don't love themselves. And then that could lead to them cheating all the time, or insecurities, always saying you're cheating. It could lead to a lot of shit, man. And furthermore, if they're not trying to become the best version of themselves, that could be a serious problem, because it could become a big burden on you. And it doesn't matter how much money they make and things like that. It matters about the effort of them trying to become a better person, a better version of themselves. Because who would have thought that dishwasher would turn into Oprah? You know what I mean? Shit like that. Who would have thought? But I know a lot of people are not going to listen to what I'm saying when I say that men and women have to pursue, especially a lot of women, especially some women, a lot of women get it. I think really it's this. I think if a woman really likes you, she get it. If she really don't, she's going to say, you got to pursue me. That's my personal opinion. I believe all women pursue if they like you, and you pursue them back. Because pursue is not chasing. Remember, I didn't say all women chase. I said they pursue. That means that man gives something back. You know what I mean? He gives something. I believe all women pursue. I believe when you hear this, I'm not pursuing the man shit, it's either you're dealing with a woman who thinks it's all about her, which you don't want in a relationship, because it's going to be all about her, not you at all, right? Or she just don't like you like that. But some of them do like you. They just think it's all about them. That's the type of relationship they want. And men too. That's the type of relationship they want. They want it to be all about them. That's how they see relationships. They don't really see relationships as, two people benefiting each other and enjoying life together. That's not how they see it. And that's why avoid it like a plague, man, once you see it. Once you see the selfishness, everybody's selfish to a certain extent, but I mean, there got to be a fucking line. You know, there got to be a line. It can't be all about you. How can you convince me to get in a relationship with you if it's all about you? That don't make sense. Why would I even give you relationship benefits if it's all about you? That don't make sense. You want me to make you my woman, but it's all about you. You ain't even showing to me that you actually want me to be your man, because you're not presenting yourself as a woman, and you can't tell them this shit. And mainly, it's not because they don't know. They know. You know, so do men. But the problem is they've been burned, and they don't want to put that effort into nobody else. Now, everybody else got to suffer because they're not smart enough to understand that I'm not going to make the next guy or the next woman suffer because of the last. But then again, you have a lot of people who deal with so many women and men, they just gave up. They threw it in the towel, and they feel like what I said earlier in the video, that all of them are the same. You know, since all the other ones played games with me, this one surely got to be playing games with me too. So before they play games with me, I'm just going to play games with them. But if you don't want to be a person that plays games with somebody, all you simply got to do is make them have to basically kind of prove to themselves that they're not playing games. And if they don't do it, then you could just leave. You ain't got to play games back. Two could play the game, but why the fuck would you? Why would I play myself? Playing the game of manipulation and lying, and that's playing myself. Because in the end, I got to deal with that energy that I put out, that karma that I put out. I mean, not the karma that I put out, but the shit I put out. So, to avoid all that, let's say you're a woman that talked to 30,000 men and they all was bad. And you meet the 30,001 guy, the right guy, but some women are going to say, well, I'm just going to play the game before I play him. But if you were smart, you would just put him in a position to where he has to reveal if he's playing games or not, and then you could just move on from there. It's not hard. A lot of y'all men, you getting played by women because you're scared to run her off. How can you run off a woman that's interested? And if she does run off, more than likely she wasn't. So what did you lose? Why are you scared to tell that woman to prove, or, you know, a lot of men let women text them back and forth forever and never ask the woman out. Why are you doing that? And the moment she start making up excuses, okay, well, just hit me up when you can, when you're ready. That's it. She can't do nothing else because you didn't say I'll hit you up tomorrow. No, I didn't say that. Are you busy right now? You got things going on in your life? All right, well, just hit me up when you can, when you're ready to go out. She has no choice but to either comply or goodbye. She can't do nothing else. Because you have to take into consideration when you first talking to somebody, they may be busy. They might not be full of shit. You know what I mean? That's why you hit them with that. She can't get mad over that because you're not getting mad over her being busy. You're just respecting her time. I respect your time. Hit me up when you can and we'll go out. She has to respect that. And if she's full of shit, you're not going to hear from that woman. You're probably not going to hear from her, man. It's not hard, man. When you get comfortable with whether somebody like you or not, it doesn't bother you. You're free. You don't have to get in your feelings about who likes you and who don't. That shit don't bother you no more. It shouldn't bother you now. Anybody watching this video, you should not let that shit bother you because, again, a lot of times, things that we think are something are not what they are. They appear to be this, but more than likely they're probably that. Okay, she's fine as hell, but it's all about her. Why do y'all men want that? Why would you pass up on a woman who still look good too, but will give you way more? That don't add up to me. You know what I mean? And at least women get this part down. They might find a guy they might think a little bit better looking than you or something, but if you giving her more or you like her more, a lot of times women will choose the right one. But then again, a lot of times they won't too, so they just as guilty as men. You know what I'm saying? They just as guilty as men. My experience with a woman who really want me versus one who really don't is night and day. It's not the same. It is not the same. And I don't understand why y'all think that someone who don't want you is better than someone who does. Even if it means waiting until you find someone you like that wants you. Ain't no way I'm settling for someone who don't want me. If you don't want me, I'm cool with that because I want me. You don't love me, you don't like me, I like me. Doesn't matter. You see, when you love yourself, it doesn't matter what other people feel. If the problem comes in when people don't love themselves, that's why I need validation from everybody. I need love from everybody. See, the key is need versus want. I want a woman's love, not need it. You see what I'm saying? I want certain things that come with a woman, but I don't need it. So I'm okay if I don't have it. And that's how y'all gotta get. Women and men. All y'all, man. You also have to pursue. I think for people confuse pursue with chase. And that's the issue. I'm not texting him back. I would. That's another perfect example. Let's say I did text a woman. Let's say I was texting a woman for months. And I text her and she didn't say shit. I'll probably text her one more time. And if she don't text back then I got the clear answer. Most people though, well, he didn't text me back, so I'm not texting them. That's what they do. You never know. Maybe they forgot that you texted. It could be anything. That's why okay, let me make sure that she's not playing games. Let me hit her up one more time. Then, if she's doing the same shit, you know what time it is. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, bro. A lot of people are playing games because they deal with people who are playing games. Plain and simple. That's woman or man. But why should you suffer because of that? If you're not playing, yeah, you could play the game too, but why would you? There's people out here who are not playing the game, so why would you do that to yourself? Because all these people that are playing games are playing themselves. They just don't see it yet. That's a fact. That is a fact. They might get a little bit of perks out of the bullshit, but in the end, they still got to deal with karma. And that karma might be the one that they actually like, that serves that karma to them. That's why I don't do that. Why would I play games with 20 women and then one day get the woman I like and now I got to deal with the karma? Now she's gonna play me, like your boy Jay-Z said. He's paranoid from the sisters he played, or he's paranoid to this day. Basically, from the women he played, he's scared that Beyonce is gonna do him dirty. You know what I'm saying? And more than likely, she might in the end. It is what it is. A lot of men face this shit. They be players to everybody, then they get that woman, and then they get shit on, right? That's what happens when you play the game. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm at my stop, man. Y'all have a great day. Just try to live life more than anything, and understand that when it comes to relationships, it's about two people, not just you. You can't just sit back, you know, like you a bad bitch and you're queen of England and shit, or you're the king of fucking Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way, man. It just doesn't. You know, a lot of people might like y'all, but they don't think you like them because you stuck in this kick of, I'm not pursuing anybody, and it ain't even fucking pursuing. Your mindset is the chasing. Pursuing somebody is when they actually are hitting you back. That's pursuing. They might not hit you back for a couple of days. It don't matter. They still hitting you back, right? They still hit you back after you hit them back. Now, chasing is what I said. Like a woman comes to my inbox. I've seen this 1,000 times. Come to my inbox, say something, and then I speak back and they don't say nothing. They want me to chase them. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. But if those women really reciprocated back and I had interest in them, then I would reciprocate right back. But that's not what their intentions was it? Because if it was, they would have replied back again by now. Shit, some of it's been like years, right? Ain't heard a word from them. Because they know, because most men, what are most men going to do? Buckle down like a bitch. Oh shit, let me do it. That's what they're going to do, and I'm not doing that. Why would I? I wouldn't even have to if it was a woman who was really interested. Why? Because she would have hit me back. You see that? It's simple math, man. It really is when you really break it down. When you think about shit logically instead of with emotions, you're free. You can't be played, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Not only can you not be played, you're not going to be frustrated. Out here, man, fuck, man, I'm just done. I'm going to do them all dirty. That's coming from a woman who don't have enough game to understand what men are doing what. You know, she can't decipher who's really who. So she's getting played by this one and that one and that one. Now she's fed up. Now she just want to play everybody. You know, now by the time she come across one of the right ones, she's the player now. Or vice versa. By the time he come across the right woman, now he's the player. You know, that's why you don't want to do that shit. I'll let y'all go for now. Let me read that real quick. Yeah. All right, right there. Yeah, everything you're saying is 100%. Y'all have a good day.